Hi everyone, for me it's about 7 o'clock on a Sunday night, and here's just a little bit of an update about what's been going on this past week. For me, it's been a very eventful week. Hard to believe with all that's going on in quarantining and everything, but let me start by saying I mentioned my sister-in-law a couple of weeks ago and telling you that she has been exposed to the virus. Well, she's now in quarantine. So she right now doesn't look like she has it, but the person she was exposed to did test positive this past week. And so now Maria is in quarantine for a couple of weeks. And, other than, phone calls and emails, we're not going to have any contact with her. And then I found out from a friend of mine from Canton that her daughter, who works for OSF here and is an emergency room nurse, has been exposed as well. She is still able to work, and she has some tight restrictions, and there has to be a lot of precautions and all of that. So, maybe if you are inclined to do so, say a prayer for Maria and Lindsay over the next couple of weeks, because I think they could really use the boost. For Linda and myself, we actually picked up a few groceries this week, and we went to Menards one day to pick up some drywall, and I only ruined one piece of it. That came earlier this afternoon, so I stupidly only bought 3 pieces when I need at least double that, and one of them I pretty much destroyed, so that's pretty much par. I usually don't get by with buying as much as I need, or ever, sometimes going back a second time and a third time to get the tool or materials I need because I've destroyed something. So I hope tomorrow to pick up some other and finish a project I'm working on. I went down today to get the drywall, or I was planning on going today, and I found out Menards was closed. I couldn't believe it. It's like, it was a holiday or something. I don't know. But we did go, picked up dinner from the packing house, and it was a nice treat to have prime rib again, especially when you really don't get a chance now to go out and even just pick up good food. So bravo to the packing house and what they did for people here on Easter Sunday. Easter is not a very easy time for us. Anton suffered a seizure on Easter Sunday 6 years ago. And it wasn't today, the date-wise, it was April the 20th of 2014, but Easter was the day, and that was the last time we had a chance to even talk to him. And he died 4 days later. So it's not a real easy time for us between now and a couple of Fridays from now. And so I ask you guys to support me a little bit at this time. I did get all the grading done for your grammar classes today, and I am working on the lit stuff that has been submitted, although that's not due until this coming Friday. My grammar classes, I'll be shipping out another set of assignments after I get done here. But just know that, I am trying my hardest right now to get caught up on everything that needs to be done. So one other thing about this past week is I learned the value of having a very good friend, and how important that is, and the type of support that brings. And that's all happened in the past week. And, and I'm serious when I do tell you this in class, that I don't have a lot of friends. And the ones I do have are very close, very loyal, the type of people who, when I need them, as I did 6 years ago and picked up the phone and said, I need your help, they came out of the woodwork to be with me. And those are the types of people I want to be surrounded with, and the types of people I would surround as well. And so, like I said, this past week has taught me a great lesson. And you see, here I am, I'm 56 years old, about to turn 57, and I'm doing everything I can to learn something all the time. And this past week was a great lesson. So, homework-wise, for you guys who have chosen to do it, submitting it on a Google Doc that I can put down correct answers and write some notes on. Hopefully, you'll keep what you submit, and then as I edit and make the corrections, they'll show up on your copy. But I don't care how you get it to me. Email it, hard copy it. I had one dropped off here at the house one day in my doorway. I had another person who brought it in an envelope and stuck it in my mailbox. I don't care. That's illegal. Do it. And I'm having some material that I'll be picking up this coming week at the school. And then just, of course, most of it is just emailed through the U304 account. So keep that coming in. Keep trying to raise your grades in the class by doing the homework for my class, for everybody else's class. Don't give me the excuse that I don't have time, because we have 24 hours a day, and most of the time it's to the point where I don't even know what day of the week something is, because I'm completely off my schedule. But that's what we're going to be up against for the next few weeks. We'll just have to play it by ear and see how it goes. So this is a little shorter than the last few messages, so maybe that's not a bad deal. I'll see y'all later.